Again, we're back. Part 2. I've got my camera focused and I'm not sure I did it the first time, and I kind of hope I did, but I'm not certain. Alright, so I've got a shovel and I've got some really cool stuff going on here. And I'm thinking, I don't just have a shovel, I have other tools too, and I've been mostly using, if you just popped in for the first time, I've been mostly using my Catalyst art tool spatula by Princeton. So I'm going to take and dribble some stuff out of my spoon that has a flat front, which makes it nice, makes it a nice ribbon core. And I'm going to use my little spatulas that I got at Hobby Lobby to rest it in right now, and a bamboo skewer to try and take advantage of maybe stealing and maybe spreading some paint. I gotta get a wider container to put my paint down in so I can throw a bamboo skewer right in there. And then there's the matter of having everything in the way as I want to drag. So I want to play with some textures, and I can. Because textures are fun. I know, I'm easy to please. I'm pretty simple. I am going to try and dip my bamboo skewer right in there. And then again. And that worked even better than I expected, to tell you the truth. But there's a lot of white at that spot that I dipped it in. So I'm just going to keep using it. It's a funny paintbrush. I don't mind the little missing spots because they just add interest, and they're a negative space. So when I put that down, I don't drag it flat. I just sort of lifted it up a little bit. And I love those little tiny shots of color that come in there. I still haven't done what I expected to do, which is to drag a whole bunch of color right down the center this way. But because I'm having a good time, and the first time I showed anybody these, they were pretty happy about them. Pretty excited, in fact. I usually drop my new work onto my Instagram link, which is also at the bottom of the video with my Pinterest boards. Video description, I should say. I guess I'm getting better at thinking and talking. A little bit, anyway. I'm going to come right over here. Just roll that skewer sideways. Twice. Ooh, big lump. Goodbye, lump. But agitated paint, including that agitated paint, creates patterns in cells you don't get any other way, so. You might as well. This is not really the way I expected to be using anything I've got right now, but it doesn't matter, does it? Not a bit. I like placing those in there. You have to be careful not to get too frisky or you're going to lose your pattern. I want to change my pan of colors around so I can get a hold of some that are in another location. I'm really loving putting that purple and stuff, I gotta tell you. That is a Neon Folk Art multi-surface acrylic purple. They have a similar color that's called a glow in the dark, and they do sell it at Walmart. I didn't know how it was going to be, so I kind of stuck to this. I haven't gone dotty yet in one of these pieces. It doesn't mean it won't happen someday. It's just not going to happen this day. Unless I change my mind. Okay, so I'm still enjoying the heck out of this, and that does not mean that I want to change anything about it. I'm just going to keep laying my stick in, pulling it out, rolling the stripes that I'm getting from doing that sideways. I'm going to come back and bring that down a little further. Loving the texture. I did start the timer. Cool. Okay, we're getting near to that point where I have to decide what I'm going to do other than what I am doing. But since I am enjoying what I am doing very much, it makes it rather difficult. I am going to take my skewer and do what I do often and roll it on the edge of the canvas where I want the paint colors to go over. I like that. I'm not minding. Oh, that's so cute. A little heart went in there. This is another one of those gotta figure out when to stop type deals. I'm just gonna roll that red sideways and then push it right down here. Push it and pull it. Sometimes the sharper end works better for pushing, but you got to be careful not to stab your canvas. I'm liking those wiggly lines. I'm liking a lot about this. I just stuck my finger in that. Okay, and there's a hair. The one I promised myself wouldn't happen. Oh well, that's what I get. I wear a bandana oftentimes for just exactly that reason. If I dip enough paint in there and let it fall off and not dribble too far over, then I can get a nice stripy line and good clean colors. That looks like right down the middle. I'm slowly but surely thinking that I'm going to change my mind about my plan to go down the middle. It's not over yet. It could still change. Part of this process is being able to give yourself permission to step back and take the time to look at things. And see what you like. And I like this right here. And that right there. And while we're at it, this right here. So this is way too much fun, I gotta tell ya, and I recommend trying the stripies. Just take your time, don't panic. Wipe your skewer off once in a while, which is a good suggestion to me right now since that skewer is very well covered. Let's try the sharp end of that bamboo skewer. Let's just dip it in there again. I haven't done any chain and I kind of want to. It doesn't require much. I'd like to be extremely cautious about that. It just makes a really cool, very grainy pattern. Just adds a little interest. I'm going to steal some of that orange paint maybe. Put it right down there. Steal some black paint. If something comes off in there, so be it. Just creating a little more intense texture. Not hurting my feelings a bit. That sounds like rain, but I think it's just wind. Please don't blow my painting away. Please, please, please. Happy little chimes. Alright, so I've wanted to dip that chain for a while. just into the dish of color and see what will happen. And wipe it off if you're going to use it. So other than just saying I've had a ball with you guys right now, thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing too. We're almost at 30,000. Or we probably will be by the time you see this, well and truly. I want to thank all my contributors who have kept me painting. Thank you so much. If you want to be one of my contributors to keep me painting, this is my only source of income. Until the book comes out. We are trying for a book for Christmas. We'll see what happens. My editor is kind of busy right now. Anyway, I have Patreon and PayPal links underneath the YouTube, actually on the far right hand side of the YouTube header, and I have links underneath the video, and I want something right over here. I'm just going to leave that right like that. I'm glad I did that. I wanted to see what that was going to look like. Whoops. So it's not a straight line. Never mind. There are very few true straight lines in the world, I have a feeling. I am not one. Alright, that's plenty of cool texture, with the possible exception of me not being able to stop myself. So we're good. And I'm going to have to deal with the fact that I have, whoops, some great colors in a dish, and I'm going to want to use them, and if I'm quick enough, yeah, that's good. I'm happy. I was going to pull out my torch to release any air bubbles, but we've messed with the paint so much that I don't think it's a big concern. Hopefully I brought my phone out so I can make a Instagram photograph. No, I didn't go down the center. I will next time. I could throw a few things in there. I don't think it needs as much as I want to give it, for sure. I want some black. So for not being any really and truly straight lines, it's still got a very stripy geometric feeling to it. And I don't mind that. And we got 5 whole minutes left. And I'm not going to torture you unless you want to stay and wait. You know what? I'm going to give you the opportunity. This is Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio in the backyard, who's going to go get her torch out of the other room because she forgot it. Oh well. You know what happens. Fortunately, it's not very far away. I just wish I had a latch on my door so I could actually shut it. Put my glasses back on my face. Give everything just a little bit of a torch to release any air bubbles caught in the paint, which is really what I want to do because I hate finding bubbles the next day. And I also see that I want, what do I want? I want some orange right there. Is that the wrong color orange? I bet it is. I'm going to put some orange right there. Yep. Not only that, sometimes you have to move away and come back before you figure out exactly what you want. And I always recommend that. Yes, I see that. That would be the only dot in an otherwise dot-free artwork. So I'm still happy. I say that and then I see something. Got my little footstool to crawl up on to change out the camera, and I stuck it in my way. I jumped the gun a little bit, but we are done, truly, and that is a nice breeze. I'm going to try not to cook my painting. I have to count this as a success. I pretty much got what I wanted. Even it's one of the many ideas I had in regard to doing this. So I will still be doing, yes, I'm still doing it, I know. I will be, so busted. I will be doing this until I'm not. It'll probably look very much like this, I promise. There are some pretty little patterns. This would be great fabric. I would love that. I'm out. Yes, that was it. So, other than me laughing it off, fool that I am, and stealing a little paint here and there, because I can. Sorry to the person who that irritates. Just turn me off. Just turn the sound off. You won't have to listen to me say so. I hope that you enjoyed that as much as I did, even though it took me a while. I never expected artworks to take a tiny little amount of time ever anyway, and I'm very pleased that I can actually do something and show you guys in real time. So, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Keep making the comments. Pull that. I did break a tripod, so there we go. You can see the whole thing. I don't know, it's not nearly as impressive from far away as it is close up. I like it. I like it a lot. I might poke and prod a couple things if anything's bothering me, and I definitely will be fixing up my sides. But other than that, I will see you soon, hopefully, and have a good one. Bye for now. Priscilla out.